Hello, everybody. This is our last visit form training video. Just want to go over in more specifics how to end your shift, get a responsible party signature, and add an addendum if you need to. So in previous videos, we went through and we worked through all the different tabs. So now I'm ready to sign and save and end my shift. All right, so I'm in this sign and save area, and oh, I have red, right? What does red mean? It means I forgot one of the red asterisk items. I have to come down here in the validation section. It tells me exactly what I missed, right? So I know I need to go wound number 1, fill out the peri wound assessment. So if I come down here, I fix what I need to. Now I come back to the sign and save. Everything's black. It says the visit form's complete. I can sign and save my document. Now note, this only applies, that validation only applies to red asterisk items. So if you have anything agency specific that your clinical leadership has said you needed to charge, you need to make sure that you're doing that appropriately, right? But at least you know that the red asterisk items are complete. I enter my PIN, I hit submit. It'll say my visit form was submitted successfully. Hit OK. Oh, I didn't close my infusion flow sheet in a different one. But once you submit your tab, it will take you back to this summary clinical. I can scroll down to my start and end shift. I go ahead, hit the red button to end my shift. Now it's going to pop up with, would you like to obtain the responsible party signature? Yes or no. If I need to adjust my clock in, clock out times, like say I came in, patient was on the floor, I wasn't able to clock in until like a half hour later, I need to adjust that. I need to hit yes. Even if I'm not getting a client signature, I still need to hit yes. Because here's where your edit times is. So this is where I can come in, I can hit this pencil, I can edit my clock in, clock out time. Came in at 11, I can hit update. Now, if I don't need to get the client signature, I can hit back. If I do, go ahead, get the signature, hit approve. Right? Again, this is your agency specific policy. Know what your agency requires. I'm going to hit back to show you what that's like. It's going to pop up again and say, would you like to obtain responsible party signature? This time you can go ahead and say no. Now I scroll down here and you can see I have my adjusted time. It adjusted my clock in, clock out time. You can also see there's no longer start, break, and shift. I have officially clocked out. And I point this out because once I've clocked out, I can no longer edit my own clock in and clock out time. I would have to call the office and tell them, hey, can you please adjust this for me? So yeah, once you clock out, this is done. Now, I can still add these, save my values, but if I realize, shoot, I forgot to chart something at this point, I need to add an addendum, I can come up here to Forms Visit. Now, there is a QA review process built into the system that your clinical leadership may or may not be using, right? So if they're not using it, once you sign and save, submit your form, it'll say complete here. Mine, I have it set up for QA review, so it says submitted for review. All right, so just know that's what that is. But at any time, I can always hit this eyeball and it'll bring up the form. And this is where I can add an addendum. So just say updated family condition. You have to put a reason. I'm going to add my PIN and then save. And now this addendum will be attached to your visit forms. So that is how you add an addendum. All right, everybody, that concludes my series on how to complete the visit forms. Thanks everybody for watching.